So today I've come to the conclusion that I may need to slow down on One Piece Funko Pops. Hey guys, SkittleRampage here, welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're going to be talking about my One Piece Funko Pop collection and something you guys might relate to as well. So it's kind of just going to be a walking around the office video today, showing off some pops, talking about future One Piece pops and all that. Now before we continue, let's ask the question of the day, which is, how many One Piece Funko Pops do you own in your collection?
Alrighty, so let's go over some of my One Piece collection here. So up top, I do have the Wanted posters. I have every single one except for the Roger, if I'm not mistaken. That's all I'm missing. And I even have a Sanji custom until they make a real one. And then I have a Shanks like wooden kind of like, it's like a case basically. And I think it's signed by it's signed by the artist that made this case. But it's a really cool little manga cover case, which is really awesome. So I like it. So I have those up there, and then up here I kind of have some of these 6-inch pops that I do own. I have the Kaidos here, I have the Yamato Deluxe, and then I also have the Big Mom as well as the Kaido in his beast form there. I'm debating getting rid of the Kaido beast form because all the way down here I actually have the Dragon Kaido, so it's like, you know, that's kind of like part of his dragon form there essentially. So do I really need two? And I was thinking about the same thing with this Gear 5 Luffy chase because while I think it's cool, I think the glow could have been much better. And I like the Gear 5 Laughing Pop much more. The only thing this really has is he's doing kind of the running pose and stretching, which I really like. And he does look cool, but without the mouth, it just doesn't look as good. So I might get rid of that one too. Now down on this next shelf here, we do have most of my Luffys and other random pops here. But in the back, I do have my Luffy. So I have Gear 2nd, there's Red Hawk Luffy, then we have Gear 4, and then we have the other Gear 4, so Snake Man and Bound Man. We just need Tank Man. And then we also have Gear 5 there. So I'm actually still missing Gear 3, which I would like to obviously put in here eventually, which would be nice. I have my Whitebeards here, which I debated getting rid of Whitebeard here because I have the new Whitebeard and it's basically kind of the same pose essentially. But I also debated getting rid of the like long hair Whitebeard here. Like we don't even see it for very long. So do I need the pop of it when I already have two Whitebeards? I don't know. Next up, we have Ace here. I think I'm going to get rid of this Ace as much as I do like the finger guns with the fire. I have this one. And then we're also expected to get another Ace later on in the year. So that one might be better than this one, obviously. Goldie Roger, debating getting rid of this and just picking up the cover because I wanted it for the set anyways. So thinking about that. Mihawk here. I really hope we get a variation with his eyes. Buggy the Clown here. That's my only Buggy. Actually, no, it's not. That's not true. I have a Buggy down there too. And then what do we got? Trafalgar Law. So I do have a couple laws, but I just like the OG look. So I have that one and that one. And then I have Polar Tang. Ooh, do I need to get rid of a Law? But that one's so cool. I don't know. I might leave Law alone. We have Caesar Clown. He only has one pop. He's great as is. Not getting rid of Kizaru. Now, as far as Zoro goes, I have a few Zoros. And eventually they're going to make a, wanted poster. So I have this Zoro. I have those two Zoros, excuse me. And then I have the Nothing Happened Zoro. That is staying. There is no question about that. I don't know about maybe one of these. That old Zoro's nice though. I don't know. It has that like classic look for him. Then there's the Wano look, and I don't know. I don't know. Out of all of those, which ones would you get rid of? Let me know in the comments below. And then of course we have Shanks in here, but then I also have Shanks in the wanted poster, but he has the hat here, so that might have to stay. We only have one Crocodile pop. Now, Chopper, I've actually gotten rid of some already. Those are the only two I owned. Oh, no, I think I have Armored. You have Armored too. Could I afford to get rid of one more Chopper? But it's like significantly different. I could honestly just get rid of the whole Armored set, if anything. It's just not I don't know if it's a set I really need, and I already have so many Luffys, I'm going to get rid of Onami. I love Robin, so I got to keep Robin. I can't wait till they make like a poster of her. But I am going to get rid of that Nami because I just recently got the poster. And I'm thinking about getting the new WonderCon exclusive of her on the, oh man, it's a Wave Rider. I can't remember the name. But anyways, essentially the pop ride of Nami over at WonderCon. I'm thinking about getting that too. So I don't need that many Nami pops. I can get rid of that other common Zoro pop, or it might be the glow one I have, because I do have this one signed that Chris Sabat kind of customized himself. So I think I can get rid of that other one. I forgot I had this signed one. And then I do have a signed Nami over here, so it's not like I won't have like a standalone Nami. Now that I think about it, I actually forgot they made this Ace recently too, the Execution one, so I do have this one technically too. Anyways though, down here, as far as like Sanji goes, I mean I have that one, and you know, the raid suit, and then that custom. That's all I have for Sanji. There's not much Sanji, unfortunately, right now. Not much for Frankie either, or Jinbei. He has 1 pop. Doflamingo has 1 pop. So it's kind of just getting rid of and like weeding out little ones that I just don't need. But basically, to sum this up, I still have the East Blue. Oh, I forgot. I have the Sanji down there too, and I have that Luffy. So, man, this is where it's getting crazy because I just have so many. I have pops down here, and then I have pops here, and it literally takes up an entire shelf, as you can see. Now, my point in saying all of this is solely because they're doing so much with One Piece in the last 2-3 years that it's starting to get a little just hard to keep up. At the end of this year, we have an Egghead wave, and I believe we have even more coming after that. But at the end of this year, from the rumors and leaks that we've seen, we still have another like 20 pops or so coming. And we just got the other wave announcement from Raid on Onigashima. We got really cool ones, new characters like Vivi and Karu, which I would love to pick up. We got more Big Moms. We got another Trafalgar Law. We got another Eustace Kid. We had a bunch of exclusives. Akainu. We had, Beppo. Like, there was so many new pops in that set alone. And I want to pick up some of those because especially like the Marines ones, we have Smoker that I would like to pick up at least one of. So it's just kind of making some room for all of these. It's getting crazy. But yeah, seriously, take a look at this Egghead wave. I'll kind of just pop it up for you here. It's nuts. There's so many new characters in there. It's impossible to keep up. We have a new Ace coming. We have first-time characters like Silver's Rayleigh. We have Akiji coming. I'm trying to remember the list off the top of my head. And then we have the whole Egghead, like, Straw Hats, which I would love to get too, especially Nico Robin. Most of them do look cool in their Egghead looks. I don't like some of them. Then we have new characters like Rob Lucci coming. Like, it's getting crazy, guys. And I genuinely can't keep up. I'm running out of space. Plus, consider this, I'm actually moving into a little bit of a smaller house because this house was too big to begin with, but I'll have a little bit of a smaller studio and kind of office to deal with, so I got to consolidate the space and use it better that way. Plus, I also want to get rid of some other sets and things like that and kind of just downsize a little bit more. I got to get rid of some because of all the new ones that are coming that I just can't. I can't keep going like this. At one point, I did want to complete the whole collection, but it's not feasible anymore because this used to be like a 15 to 20 pop set, and then in like literally the last 2-3 years, they've put out 60 or 70 One Piece pops between chases and all that. It's just, it is overwhelming me as a collector, and I'm going to get excited about future releases, but I doubt I will just pick up everything. I will just have to be very choosy. Now, I won't lie, it's also getting a little crazy with the One Piece ship sets just because of how much room the boxes take up. I only have 2 boxes back there, and then Trafalgar Law is in the closet, and then Whitebeard I haven't even unboxed because, again, like I said, I'm moving soon, so it doesn't make sense to take out.
But that Pop Ride set, as well as the Wanted poster set, are some that I really, really love, and I would, love to keep those collections complete. So with those boxes alone and the storage that it takes, man, that takes up so much. Like, that's already too high, and I don't know what else to do other than maybe just try to stick to one character of each, but that is so hard when there's so many great variations. I'm not entirely sure if anybody else has been feeling this way about the One Piece collection, or just, Dragon Ball, Naruto, Marvel, DC, Star Wars, pretty much any collection. Drop a comment down below if you have been feeling the same way, just feeling kind of overwhelmed or just like it's too much. So again, I genuinely feel like Funko is just, like, the best way I can describe it is they're playing catch up and trying to release as much as possible to catch up with current One Piece and other figures on the market and just try to compete. Which, of course, there's nothing wrong with that as a company, but at the same time, you are overloading your fan base. Even for some of the diehard collectors, I know they're feeling this pain too.
Okay, so this is what I decided I was going to get rid of. We have the Luffy Gear 5 Chase because I have the laughing one from GameStop. We have chases of Whitebeard as well as Samurai Brook. The other Whitebeard, only because I have the ship now, so I just don't need that many Whitebeards. I love him, but I just, the chase, I just not really something I crazy need, but I did like it while I had it. Goldie Roger I'm going to replace with the cover eventually. Armor Chopper. Boa Hancock, because I actually already have one of these, just I have it signed, and then I also want to get the new Funko Shop exclusive. Then we have the Glow Zoro, Ace, Nami, Armored Luffy, and then the Beast Kaido. And as you can now see, my shelf is decimated. It's a mess, but I'm gonna be packing it up in like 3 weeks anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well guys, I hope this video maybe encouraged you to go through your collections and, get rid of some variations or pops you may no longer need. It's always good to like clear house every once in a while of just pops you're like, I don't like it as much as I did when I bought it, and then use the money to replace it with something else. I've been wanting to buy a lot of statues and all that, so I'll definitely be getting more of those in the future, and I already have a couple statues that I want to open in future videos in the next office and studio, so stay tuned for all that. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening to me rant and kind of just talk and talk and talk. I hope this video was enjoyable. Make sure to hit the like button down below if you did enjoy, and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to go ahead and end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.